today's workshop we're going to be looking at how some of the trees in Brick-on-Sea were made. So let's have a look at 4 different trees. The first tree we're going to look at is a fir tree, and this only uses 3 different Lego parts. Let's just have a close-up look at that. So the first part you need is what's called a Dalek piece. This is a snot brick with 4 different pieces, 4 different studs on the sides. I don't know if you can see that. So the first thing we're going to do is do the top of the tree. So we want to put one of these 3-leaf foliage on the top stud, and then we want to put another 4 on each of the side studs. So it looks something like that. One more stud to go. So that's the top. So next up is the second. So this time we don't want to do any of these 3-leaf foliage on the top, so we want to do 2 on each side. I'm not going to do the whole tree, but I'm going to show you what you do. So one more to go. So that's the second layer. So let's fix the top layer to the second layer like this, and if you do it at a slight angle, so that is your top. Now what you can do later on is actually feed one of these rods up, if you can get it in, and that stops it from coming apart so easily. So if I take that out, it kind of flips apart a bit, but so you don't have to use that if you don't want to. So we'll do one more. So that's the top 2. The next one, same again, but this time you're using 3 different leaves or foliage, or whatever you want to call these, 3-pronged foliage. So there's 3 there, and they're slightly fiddly to put in, especially for big fingers. Maybe little younger fingers might do a better job. Obviously this takes some time to do, and you can make it as tall or as small as you like. So you can actually do the next layer, the next snot Dalek brick down. You can do it with 3 leaves again, but when you work down, you need to make sure that it comes out just like this at the bottom, so you can see it sort of triangulates down. So that is how you start making a fir tree. So that's the top. So carry on doing that all the way down and you'll have yourself a fir tree. I'm going to leave that there. So next up we're going to make the tree at the back here, which is just a very simple normal tree. Let's bring that and show you. So the first thing is, it's 3 pieces. Let's put that back. And you need 2x2 round brick. So you need a collection of those. You can have them different colours, like this one's got white and grey and dark grey, which makes this sort of tree. And you need obviously some foliage. Now these have got a few flowers on, but which just snap on and off like that, so you don't have to do that. You can just do it green like that one. And I always put a supporting rod in, which is just a regular Lego tube. So let's start off with the base. Depends how tall you want it to go, but what you can do is thread your tube. Now it's best to take a brick off at a time and do this. It's quite hard to do, but it does make for the tree not to fall over. So probably best to thread one at a time on, like that. See if you can get 3 on this one. It's usually a bit more difficult. Yeah, no, you have to do it one at a time or get them on and it doesn't matter if the tube bends because you can smooth it out afterwards. They can kind of bend back into shape quite easily. So this is not going to be as tall as that tree. And then what you want to do is thread. You can either thread, or there's 2 different techniques. You can put your plant there, attach it there, or your leaf, and you put 4 of those around. I don't know if you can see that, 4 of those around like that. Just pick another one. This one's got a bit on it that I don't want. And then get another 2x2 round brick, thread it on. Like so, and it might fall off, but you can put that on before you close it down. And when you close it down, what that does is stop those leaves coming out so easily. And then you can either go another level or you can start again. So we'll put another 4 leaves, and if you just make them just slightly offset to what they were before, this one's got a spider on it. So a bit like that. And then thread your 2x2 round brick on again. There you go, that is starting the basis of your tree. So we can do one more layer. I'll just do this, I won't do the whole tree because you can see what it looks like on this tree back here. But if we do that, and again they will fall off, and that's why we've got the tube, and we push one of these 2x2 round bricks on like so, and that stops those coming off. So there you have a tree, and you can do the next layer if you want. You can do it 2 leaves like that, or I would do it 1 and you can make it smaller, or a clever way of doing it is actually do them on their side like that and just do 3 leaves, and that gives the effect of the tree going up. I'll put another brick on there, and now you have it. You have a tree going up. Let's do 4 little leaves here. I've actually run out of little leaves, so I use another big one here. Slide another one on just to secure it in. And then you can do something at the end here. You can just use the middle of the leaf, and these are quite difficult to get on, especially on the tubes. So yeah, just ease it on if you can. There you go, that one's going on. So you can just do those just to finish it off. Obviously this is not going to be that tall a tree, but trees are all different heights, so and you can just finish it off with one more. There you go, there you have a miniature tree. So this one's made exactly the same way as this, but you're using white bricks. Let's just take this off. using white and grey bricks to make that sort of tree, and it's more spaced out, so you've got more bricks. And again, it's got tubes in it, or rods, or whatever you want to do. I knew that tree was going to fall over. Okay, let's see if we can have another go at it. The reason why this tree has fallen over is because there's a bit of the hose sticking out. So put another brick on the bottom and voila, your tree stands up. And the final tree is this tree here, which is kind of more of a bush than anything else. So I'll show you how to make that. So again, you need your Dalek snots with 4 studs on the side and 1 on top. And you need some 1x4 colours like this. And all you do is stick one on the first side of the snot, get another snot brick and put that at the top, and then you add 4 on the sides like this. So that makes that sort of pattern. Then you switch it around and you add another 2 bricks, so you have a complete square filled out like that. So that is basically one section. Then you add your leaves, so you need to use the smaller leaves, and you can use whatever colours you like. See if I can get that light green, a couple of light greens out. So you just stick those on each side, going up like this. And you can add extra ones on if you wanted to, or you can do it like that just to add a bit more interest. And you could probably do it in a different direction as well. And again, you can add extra ones on. And then if we take this, and we can quite simply make this as tall or as small as we like. So I've just added on an extra layer, and that's all there is. That tree there, I don't know if you can see that. So obviously it's made it quite a lot taller. Let's put that down and we'll just go in a bit closer. So there you go. So that is how you make 3 or 4 different kinds of tree. So it's fairly straightforward. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's another DC Brick Productions. Bye for now.